Hello everyone, welcome to HJ Programming Solutions. So in last video we have seen what is auto wiring and what are different modes of the auto wiring. Like we have seen by name, by type, then constructor. Also we have seen what it means by the no. Okay, so all of this we have seen in the XML based configuration, as we are using here config.xml file, and here we have written this auto wire attribute, and here we are mentioning which mode of auto wiring we want to use. Okay, so this way we have done with the XML based configuration. Now we are going to start with the annotation based configuration. Okay, so now let in this video we are going to see at the rate value annotation, at the rate Autowired annotation, and at the rate qualifier annotation. Okay, so let's start with the video. So very first let's go to our loan.java. Okay, and here let's add some more properties like private, string, type of loan. Okay, and also let's add the getter setter for types of loan. So generate getter and setter, select all and generate. Okay, and here also let's print the type of loan. Okay, so now in this config.xml file we already have this person bean and this loan bean. If we go to our app.java, here what we are doing here, person dot show EMI. Okay, inside this show EMI we are calling this EMI method, and inside this EMI method what we are printing, type of loan. Okay, now in this config.xml file, for this loan we have not configured the property here, or we have not injected the property. Okay, so let's inject that. How we can inject? Here we have to use property injection or constructor injection. So we already seen how we can inject the properties by using setter based injection or constructor based injection. So you can watch previous videos for that. So now here we are going to use setter based injection. So just use property name. And what is the name of the property? If we go to our loan.java, just copy this and paste here. Okay, and then we will be assigning the value. Let's suppose this is our home loan. Okay, or here we can write type of loan is home loan. Okay, and we can close the property tag here. If we save this, now we will get type of loan is home loan as a output. Okay, so just run this and see here we are getting type of loan is home loan. Okay, so this way we were injecting the properties by using this setter based injection. Okay, now let's understand how we can do this by using annotation. Okay, so let's remove this, save, and go to our loan.java, and here before this type of loan we can use one annotation at the rate value annotation. Okay, and inside this at the rate value we can give what value you want to assign for this type of loan. Okay, so here you can write home loan type. Okay, and now save, and now if you run you will get this as a output. So save this and see here. Okay, so here we are this value is not set here. Here we are getting null as a output. Why? Because we are missing one thing in this config.xml file. We have to tell Spring that now we have started using annotations. Okay, so how we can write? So here we have to write context annotation config and just close this and save. And now if we go to app.java and run this, we will get home loan type. Okay, from this @value annotation. Okay, so this way you can use @value annotation. Okay, and assign the values here instead of writing it in here in the property tag. Okay, so this is @value annotation. Now let's understand @Autowired annotation. Okay, so see here in this XML file we have used this we have used this Autowired tag, and we have mentioned the mode as a by name. Okay, now if we don't want to use this, then we can do the same thing by using annotation. So here we have to go to our person.java, and above this dependency you just have to write @Autowired. Okay, and it will autowire this dependency for us. Okay, now if we save this, again we will get same output, home loan type. Okay, so this way we can use @Autowired annotation instead of using here the attribute as a attribute as a Autowire. Okay, now if we go to our person.java, here this auto wiring is happening with which mode? So whenever we are writing @auto wire, that time the Spring first will do the auto wiring with by type. Okay, and if by type is not matching, then it will go for the by name. Okay, so currently if we go to our config.xml file, here we have bean id as a loan, and in the person.java also, here we have the dependency name as a loan. So both are matching. Okay, so it will be by name. Okay, but here in this config.xml, if we see, this is a type loan, and the dependency type is also loan. Okay, so this is by type. So if we change here the loan id as a home loan, okay, then this name is not matching, right? Here the bean id name is home loan, and here the dependency name is loan. So by name is fade, right? So currently what is matching? Loan and this config.xml, this type is matching. Okay, so when we have written here @Autowire, first it will check for the by type, and currently the type of this dependency and the type of your bean which is mentioned in the config.xml file is matching, so that it is the auto wiring will happen with the by type. If type is not matching, then it will go for the by name. Okay, so if we run this application, we will get home loan type. Okay, so this way we can use @Autowired annotation. And now let's explore more on this. So let's suppose here we will create one more bean. Okay, so here first close this bean and just do Control Shift F and save. Okay, now let's create one more bean here. So let's copy the same thing, and here we will give now the id as a car loan. Okay, now here we have two beans, one is home loan and one is car loan. Okay, now if we run this application, save, see here we are getting errors. Why? Because if we go to our person.java, here we have written @Autowired, and very first what will happen? It will check for the by type mode. Okay, if it go with the by type, then the type of this loan is loan, and in this config.xml we have this id home loan is also of type loan, and again this car loan is also of type loan. Okay, so here they are finding two beans with the same type. Then what it will do? It will check for the by name, but in this person.java, here the name is loan, and in this config.xml file we don't have any bin whose id is loan. Okay, here the id is home loan and here the id is car loan. So by type is also failed and by name is also failed. Okay, so let's go to person.java and first just remove this. Now I will maximize this window and let's read what exception we are getting. Okay, so see here what it is saying: unsatisfied dependency exception, error creating a bean with name person, unsatisfied dependency expressed through field loan. Loan is our dependency which we have in our person class. Okay, then what is nested exception? No unique bean definition exception, no qualifying bean of type com sj programming dot spring core dot spring session 1 dot loan, and what they have mentioned here: available expected single matching bean but found two. Which two? One is home loan and one is car loan, right? So here it is expecting one single matching bean, but in our application we have two beans which are matching this criteria. So here we have one home loan bean with the type loan, and another bean we have with the car loan and type is loan. Okay, so that's why it is not able to understand for which bean they have to do the auto wiring, right? So that is the problem. So in this case, what is the solution? If you have two beans with the same type or more than one bean with the same type, so that time we have to tell Spring which bean you want to auto wire. Okay, so for that you have one more annotation, at the rate qualifier annotation. Okay, and inside this at the rate qualifier annotation you have to mention which bean you want to qualify. Okay, if we go to our config.xml, so let's suppose now you want this home loan. Okay, so let's go to our person.java and here you can write home loan. Okay, and save. So if we run now, see here we are getting home loan type, right? So this way we can make use of at the rate qualifier annotation when you have more than one bean of same type. Okay, here the type is loan. Inside config.xml file we have two beans, one is home loan with type loan, another is car loan with type loan. Both the beans are matching, so Spring is not able to understand which one to auto wire. So that case we have used here at the rate qualifier annotation and told Spring that please auto wire this bean home loan. So here we have mentioned home loan, it will consider the bean whose ID is home loan. Okay, so I hope you understood what is qualifier, at the rate qualifier, then what is at the rate auto wire, and what is at the rate value annotation. Okay, so these are very important annotations. So I hope you understood. If you like the video, please share with your friends and don't forget to subscribe the channel as we are posting some more videos on a Spring Core. Thank you.